Hello everybody, it's Maikito. Everybody's had a good day so far. I had a good day yesterday as well. As I'm making this video, the America and Monterrey game is just about to start, so I will not know whether that prop hit. I will update the title of the video after the game's over, but as of now, without counting that one, we are currently on the 9-0 money line run. We hit the day 5 of the ladder challenge. I'll go over that more into detail at the end of the video. But when it comes to tomorrow's slate or today's slate, whenever you're watching this for Monday's slate, it's only 2 games. Originally I wasn't gonna post a video, but one, I want to keep the ladder day challenge going. I found a prop that I like for that one regardless. And two, tomorrow when it comes to making a video for Monday for Tuesday's slate, there will be no video, so I didn't want to not post 2 days in a row. So I figured I would post a video. I found one player prop and one money line for the ladder challenge. It'll be a short video. If I do find any more that I do like, I will add them in the pinned comment. Might not, just because it's only a 2-game slate, but still wanted to get this video out. One player prop, one money line, and then one player prop that I found that I like is Tijani Loslin to go lower than 0.5 shots on target, playing at home for Lazio, going up against Inter Milan. He's only gone over this prop in 1 out of 6 starts that he's had, and in all 13 games that he's played, including starting and off the bench, he's only hit this prop in 2 out of 13 games. His responsibility is not as attacking as it did last season when he was playing for Hellas Verona. When he was playing for Verona, he played more as a striker or cam and took all the attacking responsibility because he was their best player. But at Lazio, he's not that. He's still a good attacker, don't get me wrong, but his main role is not to be an attacker. They have Dia, they have Castellanos, they have Sakagni, they have a lot of great players, so his attacking responsibility is not as great as it was last season. At Inter Milan, in general, allowed the 5th least shots on target at 3.3, and overall, when it comes to just total shots, they only allow on average around 9 shots, so they do not allow a lot of shots, let alone shots on target. And even in the 6 games that he has started, he's been subbed out in 4 of those games, and 2 of those games he got subbed out at halftime, so there's a good chance that he is a player that does get subbed out against Inter Milan, especially because it's going to take a lot of attack if they want to break them down. And Tijani Noslin is a player, at least for Lazio when he plays for them, to get his chances off the counter-attack. He's not a player that can hold on to the ball and just create his own chances, which is good for us. And Inter Milan can easily swarm him because they play pretty much 5 defenders and 3 midfielders. So it will take a lot for him to even be able to get a shot off in general, let alone a shot on target. He can't create his own chances. Also, Inter Milan play possession of the ball, so that's just even less opportunities for Lazio and Noslin to get those opportunities. It's a good prop against a good defensive team. Hasn't hit this prop that much this season, and a good chance he gets subbed out. So I like Tijani Noslin to a lower than 0.5 shots on target from my 1 player prop. Thank you everybody for watching. If you could, like the video, comment as well, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. It would help boost the video out to more people, and I really do appreciate you guys. And if you want to support a little more, after YouTube membership, linked in the description for those I want to get the content out early, video out early before it goes out public, because these lines do tend to get bumped and taken away and stuff like that. And any images that you see are from a data app called Outlier. I have my code linked as well if you want to try that. Same with all my player props and money line, including when I'm doing my ladder challenge, which is Fliff, linked in the description. And I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. But when it comes to the money line, I have one, and that's the ladder challenge. We're on to day 6. We're halfway there on our ladder challenge, so hopefully we can keep the momentum going. I found this prop and I like it, and that's Bournemouth to go lower than 2.5 goals going up against West Ham. You can currently get this on Fliff for -235. Bournemouth this season in the Prem have scored 23 goals in 15 games, so they average 1.53 goals, and they've actually scored less goals at home, which is where they're playing right now, than they have away. They've scored 13 goals in 8 away games, down to 10 goals in 7 home games, sorry. And if you look at their injuries, Tavernier, a player that they've been using pretty much every game this season, is injured, and he will be out for about a month, and he just by himself has 5 goals and assists. And I also want to mention Sinistera as well, because he's still injured, and most of the games that he has played came off the bench, but he has still managed to get 2 goals and assists in 204 minutes. So he averages 0.88 goal involvements per 90 minutes. So that's just 2 attacking players that they are missing and won't be able to play against West Ham. Just that both of them put together have 7 goals and assists from Bournemouth's 23 total. So that's 30% of the goals that they've generated just from those 2 players alone are going to be gone. And West Ham also actually have a better defense when they've played away from home than they've played at home. They've conceded 16 goals in 8 games down to 12 goals and 7 games away from home. So even then, they only average a little over a goal a game, about 1.3 in general. We just need Bournemouth to not score 3, which I think is a really reasonable mark, and I do not think Bournemouth can get this prop. Plus, Bournemouth attack by crossing the ball a lot and sending a lot of long balls, aka beating opponents in the air. But West Ham are good in the air because they have a lot of good and tall players and a lot of aggressive players as well. Obviously, they have Souček, they have Alvarez, they have Kilman. They have a lot of great players that are good in the air, so I like that Bournemouth's way of attacking. It's just bad for them because West Ham are good at defending that. And they actually played 3 times last season, twice in the league, once in the cup, and this prop hit in all 3 of those games. Bournemouth went under this mark. They didn't score more than 1 goal. They scored no goals, 1 goal, and 1 goal. So they weren't even able to score 2, let alone 3. So and even if Bournemouth score a goal, I do not see Bournemouth going out there and scoring 2-3. I see West Ham controlling the ball and trying to go out there and attack in general. So regardless, I feel like it's a good scenario. It's a win-win for us, and I feel like you're getting good value here, especially for them to not score 3. So for day 6 of our ladder challenge, I have Bournemouth to go lower, 2.5 goals for a -235 going up against West Ham. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over last video's picks. Like I mentioned, only one moneyline play has played as I'm recording this video, and that one hit with our data challenge, Atletico Madrid. It was a little bit sweaty, but they came through in the second half and they hit for us regardless. And then we went 2 for 1 when it came to player props. Nusa higher than 1.5 shots hit. He played in the 3-4-2-1, which was actually worse for us, but he still managed to hit because of how good the matchup was. And then I had to add a play, Oscar, lower 1.5 shots. He didn't even get 1, so that was good for us, sweat-free there. And then the one that missed was Pinnock, lower than 7 clearances. He had 1 5 minutes before halftime ended, and then he just ended with 5 at halftime, and he ended with 9, so it was a very high mark. I didn't expect them to go over. Chelsea were pretty much couldn't score up until right at halftime or right in the second half, so they were defending a lot, which was unfortunate. It was a 2-in-1 day when it came to player props. Overall, still a great day. Still got the ladder challenge going. Player prop wise, 2-in-1. So hopefully we can carry on that momentum going into tomorrow's small slate. We can sweep those 2 props there. Also, for those that don't know, I do have my free Discord linked in the description. It's not a premium or anything like that. I do not hide any picks. I know people have asked me about that. The Discord is completely free for those that want to add on their own plays, look at other people's plays, just talk during the games. Just a great community that I'm trying to build over there. So if you're interested in that, I do have my free Discord linked in the YouTube description as well. But other than that, I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.